Welcome to our detailed review of the game that's been catching a lot of buzz recently, Island of Word. Does it live up to the hype, and can you really earn easy money by simply solving word puzzles? Let's find out. So, as you can see, we've got Island of Word on the screen right now. Now, this game claims to be the easiest money-making game ever. It promises instant bonuses, fast withdrawals via Cash App, and even the potential to earn hundreds of dollars just by solving crosswords, as you can basically see on the screen here. Now, the question is, even though over 10,000 people have, while I also try and solve this question, there we go. Now, even though over 10,000 people have downloaded the game on the Play Store, the question we're asking today is this game legit? Now, as you can see, I'm also being offered an opportunity to win up to $250. However, is it just a beautifully crafted sham, this whole app? Now I'm going to basically get into this and delve real deep into this game. Now, as you can see on the screen right now, I've just been given a little scratch card that I could basically win up to $250, supposedly anyway. So let's just scratch this off and we'll see if we win anything. And of course we do win something, because that is kind of how these games work. They always seem to give you money, like to give you that sense of achievement and just a sense that you're actually earning money. So let's just claim that, and that, as easy as you've just seen, within those few seconds we've already got £80 that has been added to our account. So just as the £80 has been added, let me talk and touch upon the actual app itself. So Island of Word is a free-to-play crossword puzzle game developed by Deanne Hurry. It's an unknown developer, which is a developer that, aside from some Jump Helix games that they've already released, which is just two, this is the only game that they've basically released that offers to basically help people make money, which is very interesting in itself, because you also find that the common theme with games that don't pay out is the developers normally have some random name and also don't have much history and are established within the App Store, compared to, your popular apps such as Swagbooks, which have been around for years. Now, the game premise is very simple. You connect letters, just as you can... Oh, I've got that wrong. Wait, there we go, got there in the end. So you collect letters to form words and get a chance to win real. Now, at the end of each level, through virtual scratch cards, just as you saw about a minute ago, I don't know why that music keeps playing, you have the opportunity to earn lots of, should we say, virtual money as well. But while this sounds enticing, it's important to consider the catch. And with this game, there is a massive catch. So even though these crosswords are really simple to do, and I say that I need to find out, there we go, which just happens to be the word that kind of sums up this app, a lot of ads. So even though it's such an easy game and there's a lot of money to basically be earned virtually, there's so much more to this than meets the eye, than meets the advert that, probably entice you in the first place. Now, as you can see, we've got a scratch card again, and just as the previous one, it's made it really simple to just get another £64. We've already made 80 quid, and now we've made £64, which takes us to £144 in the time frame of this video, which is insane. The fact that I could make that amount of money within literally a couple of minutes. Now, obviously, if this was the case and I could actually withdraw it, then a lot of people would be doing this. And I know a lot of people are using this app anyway, but if I was able to withdraw this money and everybody else was able to withdraw this money, not only would the developers not have that much money in their banks themselves, but it also wouldn't really be sustainable from the point of view of giving each user hundreds of pounds without them actually making much money in return. How these apps are supposed to work, and how, like, your successful apps such as, your Candy Crush and your Clash of Clans, just to name a few, they all make money through sustainable business models, whether that is through selling in-app purchases or ads. They're the kind of apps that function properly. This app can never function properly because they just wouldn't be able to give you all this money, and they'll literally show you ads like this, and it still wouldn't, even though they make a lot through them, it still wouldn't equate to the same amount of money that they're claiming to pay you. And that is the problem with a lot of these apps. Now, once you've unlocked all the words and level, you are offered that scratch card, as we basically saw, and it leads to piles of cash. The game even features a redemption section where you can enter your payment details, which I'll kind of get onto in a second, and you can basically request your prize. This isn't just virtual currency though, it's real money. And that's how it's made to come across, just as I was basically talking about for the last minute. The question remains, will you be able to actually transfer this money into your actual accounts, such as your cash app, like they actually advertise? So here we are now in the withdrawal section of the game. Now, the app actually allows you to withdraw your virtual earnings at any time, but there's an incentive to keep playing, and that is because as you reach certain milestones, your winnings get multiplied, promising increased cash rewards. So you can see on the screen, I've got £309.40, and I can actually triple this money by playing I can cash it out basically now for £928. However, if I carry on playing, I can then get 5 times the amount. I can actually get 1,500. So it's all mind games with the actual users themselves, where people are in this conundrum of whether they cash out and kind of forget about the game, or whether they carry on just kind of grinding the game and as much as they can to basically get an even greater reward. And obviously what this is doing for the developers is it's keeping users on the game for longer, which therefore is bringing in the app more money. Now, obviously this would be completely fine if users were able to actually cash out, right? Like if this amazing idea of having these multiplied earnings and a really nice incentive for you to play the game was actually true, it'd be completely fine. However, that is not the case. Attempting to cash out your winnings usually results in a surprise. You need to complete more levels to prove your withdrawal, and it's just a tactic that only extends your gameplay, and it's just going to keep you in a trap of and basically a cycle, just false hope. It's basically like the game's kind of telling you, right, you can get this payout, you'll be able to get it, but realistically, you're not going to be able to get it. It's like basically putting that carrot right in front of you, and you not actually being able to reach it. And that it really is the case for so many of these make money games, not just Island of Word. So in reality, despite the hours spent playing, Island of Word won't pay out a dime. I hate to break it to you, and I say that because I know some of you users may have put in hours into this game to try and get paid, and that is just so frustrating. Like, I have £309.40 right there in the account. It does nothing for me because I know of its worth. It is unfortunately just nothing more than just virtual money, and that is the best way to look at it. If you want to play these kind of games, obviously play them for entertainment and for the enjoyment purposes. However, if you really are trying to make money, this game is not for you, and any game like this is not for you. If you are actually serious about making money through playing games, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you a link to a comprised list of apps that I've actually tested and reviewed myself. In fact, I wouldn't put them in a complete post like list on my website if I didn't actually believe in them, and wouldn't think that they actually make you money as compared to these apps such as Island of Word. So for using these apps, you'll be able to make money through the amount of time you play a game, for downloading a game on your phone, for even completing a milestone within a game. Now, these are the kind of payments and payouts you can kind of expect, or shall we say the system you can kind of expect from a legitimate making money game, not games like Island of Word that are going to give you £140 after 2 minutes of playing and not really explain why they've given it to you. And with the legitimate games out there, you should know why you're getting paid, and you should know kind of the value of your time in terms of, if you're going to go play a game just for a few minutes, you should know that, that is, I'm getting paid for what I've actually done. Whereas even myself, when I just played this game now, I kind of thought in my head, why are you giving me why are you giving me £309.40? Like, I just completed 2 puzzles. It doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. But yeah, I guess that kind of just sums up these kind of games. Now, I appreciate you joining me in this review of Island of Word. Have you played it, tried it? Have you even tried to basically cash out? Have you had any luck whatsoever, even though I highly doubt it, considering what I've learned about this game? I want to hear your experiences in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it, and subscribe to our channel because it helps us a lot. And I'm also going to be uploading more honest game reviews in the not too distant future. Now, until next time, stay informed and keep gaming.